Welcome to Student Connections, where students connect with their community.
Hi, and welcome to M6, your hometown station. I'm your host, Rachel Remy, and today we will be talking about RISA's KnowHow2Go program with Megan Nyesti. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So can you tell us a little bit about how the KnowHow2Go program got started?
Absolutely. KnowHow2Go in St. Clair County was started a couple years ago in 2007, and really it was to encourage students to pursue post-secondary education, so really any type of education beyond high school. And the ultimate goal is to get more people in our county to get some type of credential, so associate's degrees, bachelor's degree. And so it's just kind of taken off, and we've done some really great things.
So you said that you help students prepare for college. How do you do this?
Correct. We do this by offering a number of different programs through RISA, but then we also provide support to our local high schools and middle schools. We also will go to elementary schools and really just kind of promote that college-going culture and talk about the different options for college. We offer some test preparation, so the SAT exam that's coming up, we'll be offering some test prep sessions for that.
That sounds like it would be really helpful, especially to like the juniors who are getting ready to test.
Absolutely, absolutely. We've had some people already inquire, and it's not until March, so.
So what would you say the main goal of KnowHow2Go is?
The main goal of KnowHow2Go is to increase the number of students who are pursuing post-secondary education. So when we talk about college, we use the word college. What that encompasses is not just a bachelor's degree, but also an associate's degree, a certificate program, really any type of education beyond high school is what we mean when we say college. So we have increased that. We started off with about 50% in 2007, and now we're up to 70% of the students in our county going to college right after high school.
So we know that you help kids out, and there are 2 presentations scheduled for Marysville High School, but how many others do you have?
Yes, we offer these presentations at virtually every high school in the county every year, as well as some at RISA. We do have some specialized programs, but next week at Marysville, we're going to be doing our Parents, Kids in College. So people who attend that will receive one of these booklets. And then the week after, we'll be back at Marysville doing our college application toolkits, where people will receive this, and it's all about the college application process. But overall, we do, roughly 70 presentations, 70 programs throughout the whole year.
Well, that sounds like it would be really helpful for all students, but it has to cost a lot of money. So how are you funded?
We're funded through a variety of different sources. Usually it's grant money that we receive from both the state, national grants. The Community Foundation has been a really big supporter of us here in St. Clair County. And then RISA itself, we had consultants for all of our other areas, so science, English language arts, but we really didn't have someone specifically for college. So.
That sounds great, and we'll be right back with more information about KnowHow2Go after this short break.
There are lots of unmet needs out here, and while I can't change everything, I can change some things. So I stepped up and became an American Legion Auxiliary Volunteer. For nearly 100 years, they've been helping our veterans, military, and their families here and abroad. Military deployment can be tough on a family, so we do what we can to help. And every injured and homeless veteran deserves the compassion we can give them.
Well, we are here to help.
Plus, we also have programs to teach our youth how to be good citizens and young women how to be leaders at ALA Girls State.
America.
I wanted to give back like the other 800,000 American Legion Auxiliary volunteers. There's history here. Patriotism, pride, open arms. It doesn't take much time to make a difference. Will you join me and please step up to help our country's heroes and their families? Call the number to volunteer today.
Welcome back to Student Connections. Today we are talking with Megan Nyesti from the KnowHow2Go program. So, where are your offices located?
We are located at the RISA Central Office, so right down Range Road. We're right there.
So it's easy for people to find?
Very easy for folks in Marysville to find.
What are some of the post-secondary education options that people are offered?
Ooh, there are a slew. There's over 100 institutions in the state of Michigan alone. A lot of our students who choose to go on to college, about 50% of them will choose to go to St. Clair County Community College. So they offer certificate programs and associate's degrees. And then a lot of other students will start off at a 4-year school, or they will transfer to a 4-year school. Some popular schools we see, of course, Michigan State University, Central Michigan, Oakland University, U of M Flint as well. So, I mean, but there's a ton of different options, but typically a certificate program, which is usually about a year, an associate's degree is usually about 2 years, and then a bachelor's degree is roughly 4.
So I know that when a lot of kids are looking at those colleges, they worry about prices. So what are some tips for preparing financially for college?
Yes, cost is always a huge concern amongst students looking at college, and even their parents, of course. But looking at financially to prepare for college, the best thing you can do is get scholarships and apply for many scholarships. And the number one way to get scholarships is by having good grades and test scores. Most of them are based on academic merit. The other biggest thing that's pretty easy for folks to do is to fill out the Fafsa Form, which is the free application for federal student aid, which became available January 1st, so just a few days ago for those seniors this year. And on average, it takes about 21 minutes to fill it out. And this will allow students to be eligible for all type of aid, so federal aid, state aid, institutional aid, so from the colleges themselves. And it's free to fill out, so it doesn't cost them anything.
So along with the cost of colleges, I know a lot of kids worry about applying. What time would you say is the best time to apply for a college to get maximum consideration?
Well, every college is different, unfortunately. As a general kind of rule, I always like to tell students to apply before Halloween of their senior year. A lot of colleges do have, rolling admissions, so you can apply anytime, but they do have considered scholarship deadlines. So in order to be considered for scholarships, you would have to apply by December 1st or January 15th or something like that. So every school is different, but in general, I like to say by Halloween.
Okay. And so I know kids can find out a lot more by contacting the school or university. How can they contact these schools for information?
The best place to start is the admissions office at any school that you're looking at. I used to work in an admissions office at a college, and that was my job. I was assigned a specific territory, so there's actually a person at every college and university who is assigned Marysville High School. So you can get in contact with those people, and they are the best folks to kind of start off with.
So that is what RISA's KnowHow2Go program is all about. Make sure to join us next time on M6, your hometown station.